I'm News 1130's Peter Wagner reporting from Ferndale, Washington, in a state that is now under a stay home, stay healthy order. Governor Jay Inslee telling all of us here in Washington state that unless we have essential business, we should be staying in and around our homes. Now, the big questions in Washington today, what exactly does this mean? Can I still go on a walk? Yes, you can still go on a walk, as long as you are 6 feet away from other people and you don't gather with anybody else. I'm not sick. Can I still go to the store? Yes, if you're not sick, you can still go to the store. The key point of this order is that Governor Inslee has gone from asking Washingtonians to socially distance to essentially telling them that they must. Now, he's banning all public gatherings of any size in Washington state. This follows photos we were seeing on social media from places like Alki Beach, packed, even though the best advice from the governor and health officials has been to socially distance. But now the force of law comes into play here because the governor isn't just asking. He has the authority to tell people that they must keep themselves socially distanced, although my impression from the speech that he gave last night announcing that this is that enforcement will not necessarily be the first stop on this list, as people might end up gathering or people might end up falling short of some of the social distancing guidelines. Now, another big question today is, well, what is an essential service and an essential business? Of course, the obvious ones, law enforcement, hospitals, grocery stores, but also on the state of Washington's list are cannabis retailers, saying that during this time, retailers, producers, distributors, they are all allowed to work. Now, a key change coming from the State Liquor and Cannabis Board today is that folks, adults, will be able to, at some shops, if people meet certain requirements, will be able to actually pick up their marijuana products in the parking lot, where before that was not exactly okay. Now, the state's saying we really have to encourage more social distancing. And speaking of things happening in Olympia at the statewide level, the state superintendent of public instruction is telling the Tacoma News Tribune they are busy working on trying to get plans ready for if students can go back to school come April of this year, but also telling the paper that, well, they are getting ready to see how the rest of the year will go if kids are not getting into class by April, as the governor may end up extending some of these hunker down orders. We'll, of course, be following all the latest developments out of Washington state and Canada and all around the world on air and online as well. For City News in Ferndale, Washington, I'm News 1130's Peter Wagner.